Hi, I'm Merlin Wagler.
And I'm Mike Beatty. And this is Twizzted Throttle. Hey, tonight I'm going to talk to Tim Martin from the Hog Runners about the We Care ride coming up this Saturday.
And I'm going to talk to Mark Sullivan from Grant County Hay about the Hog Days happening in Marion this weekend. I'm also going to invite you right now to come out Saturday to 600 East, 525 North to the Bethany School. There's a garden tractor pull going on, and Angels for Kids is going to be serving the dinner, and it is $10 a person, $5 for kids 6 to 12. The money from the meal goes to Angels for Kids to help out local kids around here. So
Saturday? This Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay.
Plus, who doesn't like a hopped up garden tractor ride on, man?
Okay, I'm sitting here with
Tim Martin,
Tim, and you're with
the Hog Runners.
Okay, and you guys got something going on this weekend. What is it?
It's the We Ride for We Care, sponsored by Kokomo, Harley, and the Hog Runners.
Okay, and what's that about? What are we doing there?
Ride will start, registration starts at 10:30, first bike out at 11:30, last bike in at 5.
And how long's the ride?
115 miles.
And we had talked before, and you had mentioned some stops.
First stop will be the Wapikong Shell Station, leaving there going to the East End Double Dip Ice Cream Shop in Peru. Next stop is Putt Bar and Grill in Rochester, and fourth stop is the Old Style Inn in Logansport, and then back to Kokomo, Harley.
And you mentioned at the first stop that is that a game stop?
Yes, sir.
It is a game stop. And this is pretty much a kid-friendly event. Is that correct?
Yes. The Putt Bar and Grill, people will be outside. Registration will be outside. If you have kids, you can register and then be on your way. You don't have to come in.
And then and this is a poker run.
Yes, it is a poker run.
Okay, and then when everybody gets back at 5, what can they look forward to?
We'll have our door prizes, and then the shiny penny starts at 5:30.
And then they got a meal from
Hog Heaven will be serving food. $20 rider fee includes dinner ticket and a t-shirt. $10 for passengers includes the dinner ticket, but does not include a t-shirt, and t-shirts are available for sale there.
And then all these proceeds?
All the proceeds go to We Care.
We Care. Then you'd mentioned also that Hog Heaven will be providing breakfast too.
Yes.
What time is that? Is that just when registration opens up? Or
right.
Come
registration you can be there earlier. You're probably going to be there around 9:30. Set up ready to start at 9:30. Registration starts at 10:30, and there'll be food available. And she'll be there all day long. And they are going to give back 20% of all their sales that day from the Kokomo Harley, from Hog Heaven to the We Care ride.
It looks like the weather's going to hold up for you guys. And you guys did this last year, right? This is your second year?
Second year.
Did you have a pretty good turnout last year? I mean,
it was fair.
Was it?
We always want more.
Absolutely. Well, don't we?
Always want more.
Absolutely. I get that. So, hey, guys, this Saturday, reiterate what time now?
Registration starts at 10:30. Bikes out at 11:30.
And
back in at 5 o'clock.
Harley Davidson, they're in Kokomo, guys. If you don't have anything to do, man, come help these guys out. Help out We Care. All right? Thanks.
Hi, I'm here with Mark from Hay of Grant County, and we're going to talk about the home of the hog. It's Hog Days. How did this become about?
The event was actually started by Main Street Marion, and this will be year 6, so they had it the first four years, and it's based on the event that happened in 1920. Now, that being said, Marion actually had an international motorcycle race in 1919 and 1920, but in 1920, when the Harley Davidson team, the wrecking crew, came to town and finished first, second, and third. A local farmer gave Ray Weisner a piglet to take a victory lap with, and after that, their competitors got to call them Hog Boys. I don't think at that time it really meant as a term of endearment, but they got to calling them that, and kind of came across some of these details through the years, and then a ticket showed up, and some footage of the race showed up, so we chose to call Marion, Indiana, home of the hog, and thus the event has started.
That's cool. And when does this take place?
August 14th, gates open at noon, and we do not close them again until noon on the 16th. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
3-day event.
3-day event.
And how much does it cost?
Cost you $5 for the whole entire weekend.
$5, that's cheap. Hey, we can go eat a lot of good food, I bet, too.
Yep. Yep.
Got vendors there?
We got vendors there. We got food. We've got food vendors of varying lights. All the typical vendors you would think of, from lighting to leather to jewelry to you name it. And we actually have a handful of charitable type vendors who come out.
And then you can camp there too?
You can camp there, little extra, depending on whether you're primitive or seek to have electricity with all the feature companies.
And Friday, what happens on Friday?
Friday's our old school night. Well, except for the first guy, Cash O'Reilly. He's kind of a roots country rockabilly type guy, and then the rest of the music's rockabilly. We have a bike show, the first of 2 bike shows on Friday night with the rat bike and the vintage motorcycles, and there's also a burnout contest. And new this year, a pinup girl contest, a vintage pinup girl contest.
So if the girls think they want to be a pinup girl, they can dress up and get in the contest? Or
No.
No?
No. Actually, it's a sponsored program. We started, I think, around the end of June,
Okay.
and really we hoped we'd have 6 or 8 girls. We ended up with 14,
That's good.
and so it's the top 10 get invited to the event, and at that Friday night we narrow it down to the top 3, and it's $500 to win.
Okay. Can't beat that. So the girls are going to have a good time. Guys are going to be able to check out some pinup girls. And then Saturday, what are we going to do?
Saturday, we got all the things you would expect with yet another bike show with all the typical classes, field events, the ride itself around town. This year, Mike and Steve put together in the bike show a sound, best sound, and best light. The light may be on Friday, but nonetheless, we have best light and we have best sound.
Oh, that's cool. That's a little different than a bike show.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often.
No, but man, you start to see lots.
But that's a little more modern on Saturday night instead of Friday night.
Little,
the old school.
little more modern, and Andy's put together an incredible blend of music. If you can't find something musically you like there, you're
Wrong place.
you're at the wrong place.
But
And,
you-
and all the bands, I don't care whether it's Friday or Saturday, it's all original music, no cover bands. One of the guys, or one of the groups out of Indy has one album out, and one of the groups on there has, I believe, 10 or 11 albums out.
Awesome. And is this a kid-friendly event or not?
It is a family-friendly event. We have A-Base bringing the Tiny Tots in 10 to 6 on Saturday. There is a kids zone, which I assume is like the bounce houses and things
Right.
like that. But yeah, no, family-friendly, 12 and under is free.
I'll tell you what, I've seen the Tiny Tots thing in action. The kids love it. Can't get any better free entertainment, and the kids like that better than a bounce house usually. Because, and then not only that, they also help the parents as they're driving down the road say, hey, look, there's a motorcycle, Mom and Dad. So they're helping look out for us bikers.
And I like watching that little kid get off,
Yeah.
climb out, run around, get in the back of the line again, wait.
Exactly. So there's a lot of things for the kids to do too. The adults are going to have a great time. And Sunday morning, you do have a church service
Sunday.
for the ones that are camping out or just want to
Yeah.
come over for it.
Sunday morning, CMA does church service. They have the last several years. do an awesome job, and really, CMA does an awesome job for us. They usually take all day Saturday and they man the gates. So they really, and everybody this year has really stepped up. We've kind of changed how we judge bike shows, and we've asked all the regional, or all the local and some regional clubs if they would love to send a representative to be a judge. And we've got quite a list from folks from Fort Wayne and Wabash, Indy, and everywhere.
It is growing every year, then.
It's growing every year.
Can't beat it. They can find it more information at www.homeofthehog.com.
Yeah. We also have a guy who stepped up and really helped us, and he's got hogdaze, DAZE.com, and he's done an awesome job with that site. So, and Facebook and all that. And this is a charitable event. It goes, money goes to a couple local children's charities.
So we can help out the kids. Come out Friday the 14th at noon. And where's this park located at for sure?
It's called Ballard Field, which is 18 West, the east edge of town, or 2nd Street, depending on how you want to look at it. And it's about 5 miles west of the interstate, but it's between the river and the railroad tracks, just off the east edge of downtown Marion.
Okay. So come out, have a good time with the guys. Bring your rat bike for Friday night. Your lights and sound on your bike for Friday night.
You're gonna love the trophies. They're hand built.
So there you go. Come out and have fun with us. Don't forget to like us, share us, watch our videos, and subscribe to us on YouTube and and follow us on Facebook, because there's a lot of things coming up and you're not going to want to miss it. Plus, watch what we did last week at the ride.
Right. Want to say thank you to Stacy Weller for getting some pictures for us down there on the motorcycles on Meridian. Because you and I couldn't make it. So we also want to take a quick second. We want to thank a couple sponsors we have. I want to thank Alston Horner, my nephew, at HDI for the design that you see on our classic shirts we wear.
And don't forget, check out ADI, Larry Amthire, out on 22. He makes these awesome shirts for us. So don't worry about it. You'll be able to get a t-shirt version of these real soon. So hit us up. We'll let you know how much it is and when you can get them.
Also, quickly, guys, if there's an event out there that we don't know about and we haven't mentioned, you have one coming up that you want to get mentioned on our show, or if there's somebody that needs to be interviewed so we can promote it, get with Merlin, get with myself. However we can help, we'll be more than happy to.
It's not about us, it's about the rides.
Again, I want to thank everybody for participating on these rides, guys. You guys are doing a great job. The more you like and share what we're trying to do, the more people we can get to come out to the events. That's going to help the charities, the causes, whatever it is that's going on, to help them get more money and at least plant the seeds again for next year. And we want to thank people that sat down and talked with us.
Right.
Mark and Tim, promoting their events. Don't forget Merlin's event Saturday with the hopped up garden tractors.
It's kind of a hillbilly thing. You city slickers, come on out and see us.
Dance fish fry. This is always good. And hope to see everybody out when we get riding again, all right? So be safe. Keep your wheels on the ground. Until next time, keep your throttle twisted.